Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today I'm going to be showing you my monthly kit for the month of November and setting up my bullet journal. So every month I hand draw a theme with stickers, scrapbook papers, and trackers. My patrons vote on themes and then I create whichever one is the winning one. So this month's theme is Cozy Cabin. So I actually have something brand new to show you guys. Okay, so first of all, everything that you see will be available as printables if you want to grab those on the 20th. If you sign up before the 20th, I'm posting this on the 16th. If you sign up between the 16th and 19th, you will receive this printable. If you sign up after that, on the 20th or later, you will receive the next month's. Same thing goes for Sticker Club. If you want to get the 10-sheet sticker kit, sign up by the 19th to receive this month's kit. If you sign up 20th or after, you'll receive the one after that. Anyways, let's take a look at the stickers and then I have something new to show you. All right, so these are the stickers. Again, they're hand-drawn. I have a 4-sheet decorative kit and a 6-sheet journal kit. They will be available individually on my site, these 2 sticker kits. But to guarantee that you'll receive them, sign up for the Patreon by the 19th. Because whatever's left over will go on the site, essentially. Okay, so we have 4 pages of clear stickers that are decorative, and we have pieces set up for Dutch doors. Everything's flipped and super fun. I love these little windows. And then we have the 6-sheet sticker kit, the journaling one. So it's got 1 page of decorative stickers on paper, and then it's got all the other stickers. So the only things that say November are these 2 that say November priorities, and then everything else you can use any month. These boxes are set up to fit classic Happy Planner, so if you use that or any similar sized planner, these will fit within it. We've got some washi tapes, and then we have some ephemera stickers. So if you sign up for Sticker Club, you will receive this in the mail plus the printables. If you sign up for Printable Pal, you'll receive the printables for this along with what I'm about to show you, the printable versions. But for the first time ever, my patrons at the Happy Mail Enthusiast level are receiving a book. This is, I'm calling it Moments and Moods. It's all the trackers on sticker paper so that they can fit it into their 8x8 or A5 journals very, very easily. The printable version comes with 5 sizes, so you can print out if you use a big Happy Planner, classic Happy Planner, etc. But this one is specifically sticker paper and A5 sized, and I'm so excited by it. This is not going to be available on my site. You can grab the printables though, so you can print them out at home. This is only going to be available for Happy Mail Enthusiast patrons, and I will open up more spots next month. I just am full on Happy Mail Enthusiast currently. So the way to get in would be to grab yourself a Sticker Club level first so that you see the first notification that there's more spaces available. All right, but again, this will be available as a printable too. So make sure you grab that if you're interested in monthly tracking. All right, so we've got goals, a mood tracker, and I love this little cabin. We've got a habit tracker, step tracker, water tracker, sleep tracker, gratitude log, challenge tracker for whatever you might want to use as your monthly challenge, a workout log, monthly miles if you're tracking how much you run, walk, bike, swim, whatever. Self-care bingo, this is my favorite thing each month. A month in review, a quotes page, and then we've got like a monthly calendar, and then we've got some planner pages if you're making your own like bullet journal type thing. So those are really fun too, and if you're not using like the planner pages, you can still use the artwork and cut it all out. I like cutting up all my stuff. Don't be shy from doing what I call sticker surgery. These are undated. The only dated thing in here is the November there, but I know people may want to put these in different orders, so there's no dates on these pages. right, and then there are 10 pages of scrapbook paper. So I'm so excited by this. This one turned out so well. I love it. And I already ordered the December one. And again, I will be opening up more spots for December to receive this book. So make sure you check out my Patreon so that you can get notified of when those spots open up. But this month was a small batch because I didn't know how it was going to turn out and all of that. So I wanted to really check it out before I start ordering more of them. But I'm so excited by that. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up with this. Comment down below if receiving something like this is something you're interested in, so I kind of get an idea of how many I should be getting in the future. I'd love to start offering this on my site outside of Patreon too, but I just haven't gotten there yet. Thanks for your patience. It's a process as I start expanding into new things with manufacturing. So thanks for your patience, and we'll be getting more of this type of stuff soon. Oh, by the way, it looks so cute. It's got little titles and the back is super cute. I'm obsessed. Okay, anyways, we are going to get started and make a really simple set of pages this month because I want to show you how easy it is. I also grabbed 2 of my own washi tapes. These are from the Antique Library collection. This one's sold out right now. This one has like 4 left, but I've already ordered more. So they will be restocking at some point. So hopefully I'll have them back soon and in stock. But if you're interested in super interactive spreads, then check out last month's bullet journal setup. It is a 3-part series, and it created all these extra things, these little pullouts and pockets and more pockets, and just super interactive and fun. So yeah, that's a 3-part series. Check my bullet journal playlist to see that. But this month we're gonna go simpler. We're gonna see how quick and easy it can be to set up all of this. I do have this here with the tape, so I'm gonna have to like cover that up or do something else to fit that all in. But we're just gonna go for it and start from the beginning over here and see where it takes us, okay? Because a lot of times I do sit and cut these things out and make it really intense and think about the spacing, and we're just gonna see how simple we can do it, how we can make it really easy and quick. So we're just gonna go for it. So these tear out, the edges are perforated, they're ready. In this 8x8 notebook, it's gonna be a little bit longer than the page because this is A5 sized. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this a little bit anyways because there is some blank space because it's meant to fit an A5 notebook, even if there isn't stuff all over the page. But I'm just gonna cut it out like this so that I can just put it right here, and we're gonna go with that. And if you grab this, if you're a patron member or you grab the printable or something like that, know that you don't have to use every page. I don't use all these pages, but it has everything in case you want to use all of them. I think this month, I never use this page in my bullet journal, but I think I might use it this month and put it on the other side. We're just going to put it like that. Okay. So that'll work. Cool. All right, so that's what we've got so far. We are going to get a Dutch door going, but these I made specifically for Dutch door spreads. So I'm going to put this down first and put it right there. The reason I'm putting it down first is that it's a clear sticker. So if I put the washi tape underneath it, I will see the washi tape through it. So I'm going to put the tape down and then trim around it. Okay. Oh, by the way, I haven't done a flip through of this in a while to show you guys how I've used it. So I'm going to show you September's. I did a quick flip over on Instagram, but now you can pause and take a big close-up look at how this looks for September. So this is how much I used it. As you can see, I filled out a lot. I did not complete 50 in the monthly miles. These I try to mark when I'm actually like taking a walk versus just like what my step tracker says that I've done throughout the day. Here's my gratitude log. Did not complete a bingo. It was a big month. My husband was out of town for 10 days. My son had a chin injury and had to get stitches. It was a lot going on that month. So something had to give, and that's okay. You don't need to be perfect in filling everything out because it ultimately is for your own self-care, for your own mental health. So if something is too much in 1 month, it's okay to not fill something out. All right. So that's how it looked. I already showed you how October's looking so far. So let's just keep going now. Okay, I always check to make sure I don't accidentally have 2 pages because I have cut through multiple before, and then you have to figure out how to fix it, which is a little complicated. Okay, so I cut the straight line, and now I'm going to use my gyro cut for all the curved stuff, and then we'll fix the tape. There we go, and then go like that. By the way, I have my advent calendar coming out, and I did all the pre-orders. I reopened pre-orders. It's a slightly higher price because it's past the initial pre-order period, but it still saves you like 20 bucks off of the actual cost of each individual item in terms of what it would sell for individually. So I have about, I want to say 27 advent calendars left in the pre-sale, and when that gets completed, then they're all gone. There won't be any more advent calendars. So if you wanted my own hand-drawn art, make sure you go grab that because there's a lot in there, and it's all new stuff, including a brand new product, and a whole lot of tapes, a whole lot of stickers, a lot of stuff. So go check that out if you're interested at amyplansthings.com. It ships to US and Canada. If you're outside the US or Canada, you can use like a shipping site like Reship. There are a couple of others that will have you put in their address, and then they'll ship it to you once it's received. Okay, this is coming out so cool. I love these monthly bullet journal setups and all the trackers and things. Come on. Okay, so we did that. Now we need to see what we can fit here. Can we fit the goals there? And again, sometimes this requires you to cut things down. I think that'll fit, but we have to cut down the edges, and the November goals might need to be like 2 lines. So let's just see. If you're using these without Dutch doors, you wouldn't need to cut these because you wouldn't run out of space after cutting down the page. Okay, we're just going to cut around like this and then see. I think we need to cut down maybe the November goals, but we'll see. Yeah, we're going to do that just so we can have less over the little log round there. And then this one is going to go over that, so we'll just trim whatever comes off the edge, and that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. I have seriously been working on getting to this point for months, and I am so excited to finally have them in this. My patrons have been loving my monthly trackers, and I love providing that to them, but printing them out at home quickly became overwhelming, and I was trying to figure out how to get it to them in a way that wasn't, you know, making it too expensive to get to them. Wasn't going to raise their prices and things like that, but would ultimately save me time. So this is what it turned out to be, and I love it. I am so excited to come out with this monthly. Okay. November goals. Look at that. We will get this decorated, I promise. I'm just going to wait to see everything that I use, and then we'll go from there. Okay, now that we have that, I want to do another log round, and we're going to put it... Do I want to do another log round, or do I want to do florals and things? Let's do the other stuff. We'll get some other stuff in and then use the script tape with it. So I'm going to start this one here, but we're going to use that pine cone and the log pile and some of the florals. Yeah, we'll do it like that and have florals above and below it. That'll do. And one more floral. Yeah, that'll do. And then we need to get this tape, like, so it's peeking out as well. So actually, I might move these two florals over just the tiniest bit before we put down the tape, because I'd rather have them on the outside of the Dutch door spread and have a little bit of the tape peeking out behind. Okay. And again, we're going to do the thing where we trim it, but let's just see if this is a good spot for it. Yeah, that'll do, except it's not quite a straight line, so I'm gonna fix that. All right, and as I said, these tapes will be restocking, so as soon as they come in, I'll restock them on the site. And again, the reason I put this down after the clear stickers is so I don't have all of this washi tape being seen from behind the sticker. I don't want to see all the text underneath these clear stickers. If you have a paper sticker, you can do it opposite and it would work out just fine. Okay. Here we go. So that's what that's going to look like. Here's my cutting mat, and we'll cut out this little section and then use the scissors on the rest of it. All right. Look at this. That's so cute. Okay, we need to fit something here though still. So let's take a look at what we've got. So we've got our goals over there. Mood tracker would work great there. Let's go ahead and do that. Sometimes I have the mood tracker and the habit tracker on the same page, but that's okay if they're not this time. All right, so let's just double check. Yeah, that'll fit perfectly. All right, There we go. This is what we've got so far. Look at that. Again, that's going to get covered up. We just have not gotten to that yet. So now it's going to take a minute to just grab all the pieces that go with this on the back side. And the orange flower. The white or beige flower, and then the red flower. Okay, so now where'd that tape go? Am I losing everything? Yes, I am. Okay, here we go. This script tape is one of my favorites ever. I was so excited to make my own script tape because using script tapes is like my favorite thing besides grid tapes. So this one was really fun because I love coffee, and so of course I needed coffee stains all over the script tape as well. Okay, so we're gonna trim all this up as well again. So here I go, doing that. Okay. Trying to go pretty close to where the edge of the stickers are so that I can have a nice close cut line. It's a little bit difficult sometimes. There, okay. And there we go. Okay. That looks so cool. All right, here we go. Next up, I will be using the habit tracker and the step tracker. But with the step tracker, I want the monthly miles with it. Those are the two like workout type ones that I do. Okay, we need to pull some things out so I can organize where things are gonna go. Okay, also, I will most definitely use self-care bingo. Okay, and I'm gonna use the gratitude log, though I sometimes don't use this sheet, but I might use that sheet this time. Okay, don't need workout log because I'm doing the other movement sheets. I will use month in review, and I will use the quotes page. Okay, these I will use another day. We will use some scrapbook paper in a minute. Okay. Just organizing how these are going to work together. These will go together. These will go together. This is going to be a 2-page spread. So therefore, these go together. So that's what we'll do. All right. So again, because we've cut this down, we do need to keep cutting these a little bit to make everything fit. So just do that, and that'll fit really well. I am gonna trim that. Yeah, okay. So I hope you're seeing how easy it can be to set all this up. You also can print them out with the printable and print them on regular paper, stick it in your planner, punch it. It comes in A5, Happy Planner, classic, big, and mini sizes, and then also daily grind planner. And then you can punch it and put it in your planner, and you don't have to worry about creating all these Dutch doors. But, you know, I love the Dutch door process, so that's what we're doing. Okay, we did this one, so let's do another log round for the next one. And it's going to get in the way of the gratitude log a little bit, so we may have to adjust that. But how about I have it stick out more because of that? Let's put it down here. It's going to stick out a little more than the others just to deal with the fact that this is going to go here. And we'll go back to the brown tape so we can go back and forth between the script and the brown. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Oh, that was almost perfect where I laid it down. That was unexpected. Okay. There we go. Cool. All right, this is looking really fun so far. And again, if you want something that's a little more advanced in techniques, check out last month's setup spreads. Those ones are doing all sorts of interactive things. So that's actually a 3-part series and has some stuff that's a little harder, I guess you would say, but really fun. But I do love a quick and easy setup, and these stickers are designed to help you do that. Okay, here we go. We can trim all this now. So I just got notification that the first batch of advent calendar stuff is shipping. So I am so excited to see it in person and start wrapping everything up for people. It'll take a few weeks to actually get to me, but now that it's in shipment, I'm just like super excited. It's all becoming real that it's gonna be here so soon. And there are some really fun themes in it. I cannot wait to see them. Okay, so as you can see, this still goes over the edge a little bit. I think I'm gonna trim it because I wanna see the full log round, and it doesn't get rid of that much space actually. So I'm okay with that. We're just gonna go like that. Then what order am I gonna do the next pages in? I think we're gonna do the monthly miles and step tracker next, and then do the self-care bingo. Then of course, the very last one is gonna be the month in review. Okay, I'm trying to make sure this is kind of straight. We'll see. Yeah, I think that's okay. All right, so we said these pages next. So which one do I want over here? I think I want this one over here. It's gonna fit better than this one with all the lines poking out. Every time we do a Dutch door, the next page has that much more space. So the step tracker is slightly wider than the monthly miles. So that's the only reason I'm doing them this way. I think otherwise I probably would have it the other way. Okay, so that's still just almost too long. So I'm gonna trim that. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so we did log round, like nature stuff, log round. So let's see, we're gonna have step tracker, self-care bingo, so 2 more pages. So the last one's gonna be a log round again. So I guess we do more nature stuff, but we're gonna do it a little bit different and do the axe. But again, I don't want to have it come over too far, so I'm gonna make sure it's not in that far. And we're gonna put it with one of these just to give something else right there. But I think that's all we're gonna do. And then put down some of this tape again. gonna put it right there and then double check that it's at a good place, which it is. Great. Okay. Okay, well, that came up, so that is going to be just cut out right there. Come on, start peeling up. There we go. I could have tape in there, but it all came up, so we're just going with it. Okay. Here we go. By the way, if I didn't mention, this is my gyro cut. You can use anything on this. You can use an X-Acto knife, another cutting tool. Like I have these little pen tools that I sometimes use. They're not as good at rounded bits though. You could also use scissors and fussy cut it. But I find the gyro cut is easiest since it has that little rotating blade. And then scissors for straight lines when it seems to make sense. There we go. Okay. Where did the other stickers go? I am losing things. Oh, back here. So we have the axe. And we have this one, which goes this way. There we go. And then the tape. Let's see if we can get this the way that I intended it with the cutout of the tape. Let's see. There we go. See that little bit in there? That's how I wanted it on both sides, but that's okay. Okay. Now we'll get the step tracker here and see, now there is enough space. I just have to trim a little bit, not a ton. And then cut like that and it'll fit right in there. I'm gonna trim the tiniest bit right here because it goes right up to the edge, but we don't need much. We're getting more and more space every page. There we go. Okay, next up is self-care bingo. So I always do one page with the bingo and then one page with boxes and stuff to make it so I can write about the different self-care items that I'm doing. I like self-care bingo because we're so busy as individuals, whether you have kids, pets, a really intense job, a lot of other responsibilities outside of work and home. And the self-care bingo is one way you can look at various prompts to find something to take care of you. I try to include different prompts each month that take a little bit of time or a lot more time, and then prompts that hit the different kind of self-care buckets like physical self-care, mental self-care, creative self-care, you know, doing a lot of different things for yourself in different ways. So I hope you find that lovely too, because it's one of my favorite things. All right. We're going to do our last Dutch door for this spread, which is going to have this and the brown grid again. And we are going to put it right there so that we have them like that. And we have to figure out exactly where to put it So I'm gonna put it like that and see. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, is that a straight line? Looks pretty straight to me. For a minute, I was very scared that I wasn't filming this, so I just checked and whew, I was. That would be a very short video then if I did the entire thing without filming it. That would be such a shame. Okay. And we went right over the edge there, but that is okay. It's like so close. Okay. So the last page for the Dutch door. Oh my gosh. This is such a good set of pages though. Like I usually have washi tapes for every single page so that I'm doing different tapes throughout. But this time I decided to just go with 2 and alternate them, and I kind of love it. It pulls everything together just that much more. Whereas, let me show you September again and show you what I mean by how I kind of changed things up and had a lot of tapes going on. I may have repeated them once, but it wasn't, you know, in a pattern. Let's see. September. Yeah, so I repeated them once, but it was 3 different tapes, and they're all wildly different colors. Let's see. Same thing here. I had 3 different ones. And this one I had all different ones. But then this, just having them all here like this, I am really liking that. Okay, there it is. Keep losing specific stickers. There we go. And then we're almost there, you guys. All right, so with the self-care bingo, I put down a lot of boxes so I can do little short journaling sections about the various self-care activities that I take on during that month. So let me just fix this little edge of the tape, and then we'll go put some boxes down and some more decoration with it. So here are our boxes. Then this is a sheet with the paper stickers, which means I can layer them easily over the boxes. So we are just going to make a couple layered sections in here. So we'll do a big sticker there. We'll do a medium sticker here, and then layer with each of these. So for layering, I like to do 1 sticker layered over and then 1 sticker sitting outside. And I feel like that looks really good. So we're gonna do that for both of these. And then I think put something down there. Let's see. I want one of these so that I get the 3 colors in it. And then I think down here, let's put in a washi strip because I have all these strips. Let's do one of the ones with the designs on it. I'm going to put it down like this and rip the tape right there. Then what I'll do is put some stickers down here. Just to fill this space. Doesn't need much. Okay, we've got those. I want to put a little bit of decoration around here. Like, I really want to use this little kitchen. I think it's so cute. I also really want to use this little vase. So I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to use the little house These are all smaller on this page, and they fit pretty nicely. Okay, so there we go. There's that self-care bingo page. I love how that came out. Okay, now we're gonna put just the month in review here and this one here, and then get these side strips done. And then we're done, you guys, other than maybe another decorative sticker or two, you know, here and there. Okay, and I think we're to the point that I don't need to trim this anymore. I'm gonna trim it the tiniest bit right there, but it's like, if I didn't have that sticker there, wouldn't need to do that. There we go. Cool. And again, if you're not using a notebook, you can still use these pages. You can print them out with the printable into your planner and punch them. So you can print out just the pages you want and just the ones that are going to be useful for you. Okay. There we go. I think that went over just the tiniest bit. So I'm going to trim just that little piece. Okay. So we need to figure out what to put here and what to put there. And usually I put scrapbook pages and then maybe some stickers over it. So we have all these different things. This one might be really nice. We've got a lot of brown going on, so I'd like to do something different to help things stand out a little bit. We could do the logs though, because we have all the logs here. Could do that one, that would look nice. I think we're gonna go with this one. And I have to be very careful because this is just long enough to go all the way past the page. So again, this will fit perfectly for this 8x8 size and an A5, but anything larger, it won't be quite long enough to go all the way. All right, so I'm gonna use my paper cutter to get a nice clean cut so that I can make sure I have enough for both sides. It kind of shifted, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't too small. So we have these straight lines on the outside, so I'm gonna use that. And I think I might actually grab, let's see. Here's Live Love Posh washi tape thin essentials, and I might grab this brown to add a line. I think that'll look really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. We'll have to trim around it. That'll cover up the black that's there that does not go with this one, but I'm gonna put it to here. And again, I have to be very careful about making sure it goes all the way to the edge. Okay. And now I'm gonna flip it over and trim this. This one's a little complicated to trim because we've got this extra page fold. So I'm gonna take my time with it. And try not to cut anything that I don't want to cut. Okay. Okay, this one is harder to trim. I'm gonna go from this side, maybe. That's usually not easier, but it might actually be easier in this case. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. That's gonna be good enough. That, okay. All right, let's put this back together now. Look at that. That is looking really fun. We'll just add this little piece right like this. I think that just pulls it together. It's the right color. This is from Live Love Posh, I think I mentioned that. Okay, now my scissors have all this stuff on it and it's not wanting to trim nicely. There we go. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, so the one thing is that where I trimmed this page means we see a little bit right there. And usually I like to have this all the way over, but that's just gonna be how it is. So we can't get away from that. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this to put right in here. And then again, put down that little piece of washi tape. So I need to make sure I am going as close to the edge as I can so that I can get both sides covered. Okay. And this will be easier to trim since it doesn't have so many pages all attached and folded over and all of that. Alrighty. I think this is so cute. I really love these thin little tapes. Live Love Posh has them in these box sets like this, but she has a bunch of different ones like brights and pastels and different stuff. These ones do have a little bit of a shimmer on them, so just be forewarned if you don't like the shimmer. Okay. Let's just see if there's anywhere we need to put in a couple of stickers. Because like we could put a washi strip here, but also it's okay. That's decorated. I don't need anything else there. I think we're good. Okay, let's flip through really quickly. This is the completed spread using my new Cozy Cabin Moments and Moods book. You can grab the printable of this on the 20th. If you want to receive this booklet in the future, more spots in Happy Mail Enthusiast will be opening soon, so be on the lookout. It won't be for this book, but it'll be for the next book, which is the December book. That's already in production. It is Frosty Friends is the theme, so it's like snowmen and snowflakes and all of that, and my patrons are the ones who suggest and vote on themes, so make sure you join over there if you want to get this book and help plan future themes and get the next book, because this one doesn't have any openings for that right now. All right, so much. This might be my favorite one I've done in a while. All right, here we go. This is the full flip. I love how it came out. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.